Hello, this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com. Little Derek the donkey's with us, and what we're doing today is we're going to be doing some unboxings. So this will only be a little video, but I've got a few new art books that I thought I'd do some unboxings of before we get into some click looks over the coming weeks. So this is just like a little sort of taster of some of the things we've got coming up over the coming weeks, and I've got a load of new books as well, which I'm going to just very quickly look at. So that's all coming up on this one. Let's get into this. So little Derek the donkey is going to help us with this, and I'm quite excited for this. One of these is the first issue of the ImagineFX magazine, and a couple of these are very exciting books for me. They're a little bit different to what I would normally be looking at. And I've also been going through the second-hand shops and stuff like that, picking up books, and I've been getting art books for very cheap prices as well. So I nearly cut little Derek's ear off then. I went like that and it nearly cut his ear off. That's a bit naughty, but this video isn't going to be looking at the books really. It's just going to be looking at the covers, I suppose. So what's this first one? It's always hard to do these unboxings. It'll be little Derek doing this really. Pop. One of these is Affinity Photo. What's this one here, I wonder? Oh, now this one's an interesting one. So what happened was I was on, I think it was Facebook Marketplace, looking at art books, and this book was on. Somebody had this book, and I looked at it and I thought, this is weird. It reminds me of like Tibetan Book of the Dead, like the art book, the art you get in that. I'm just going to I'm going to turn to one page and let's see what we see. So look, like I said, this is going to be a very strange book to look at, I think. But it's sort of psychedelic-y, and I want to read that as well. So Edo painting, that'll be coming up in the next few weeks, which will be quite cool. This one here, I believe, is an Affinity Photo. Oh, we don't want to be seeing addresses. But I think this is a little Derek's going to have to sit down for this one, I think. Because whoever wrapped this one up, they've done a good job, but it's also going to be very hard to get into this, I think. But I think this is the official workbook for Affinity Photo. So I've actually started using Affinity Photo now instead of Photoshop, mainly because it's cheaper. And what I've noticed is it's the same thing. Honestly, I can't notice any difference. Plop. So this one here, now this book here, which is more of a how to use Affinity Photo. This is really expensive, this. It normally goes for about 30-40 quid. But I managed to get this one for I think it was 18 quid. Something like that. And the other thing is there's loads of these. There's one of these workbooks for Affinity Designer and also Affinity Publisher, but look how thick that is. And just like the Affinity Photo software, it looks very professional. So apparently what's inside of here is loads of little projects. So if you want to learn how to let's say you want to learn how to do something in Affinity Photo, you can go through this and learn it all. Because even though it's exactly the same as Photoshop, there's all sort of a little bit different, like the placements of things. So there's a little bit of a learning curve. So this one will probably be a book that I read on my own, and then I'll do a review of it later on down the line, sort of thing. But how beautiful does that look? Very sexy looking, that one. It's very heavy as well. So this one, what have we got here? Let's see if we can, we've got one of these things here. I like these. You pull those, they normally stick to when little Dennis does it. What's this? Oh, this is an interesting one as well. So this one here, Alien Horizons. I love aliens and I love sort of well, dragons, but like the universe and stuff. So I'd never heard of this, but what happened was somebody had it on cheap on eBay. I think it's like £3 or something, and I thought, oh, I've got to get that. There should be another one of these books by Nigel Suckling, because when I looked into Nigel Suckling, it's by Paper Tiger. I got a couple of other books by them, but this one here, when I looked into the artist Nigel Suckling, I thought, oh, I need that. I think the other one, what was the other one? I think the other one's to do with dinosaurs or something. I'd imagine it's this one. So let's have a look. This should be the other Nigel Suckling book. But I think what's going to happen is we're going to end up with a new sort of inspirational artist here with Nigel Suckling. And the good thing is he's got loads of books, he has. Pop. Look, Derek got us in. Look, he's inside the bag. I wonder if we can pop his head out of there. What you want to do is, here we go, look. Hey, you saw the address then, didn't you? Look, Derek. He's in the bag. This feels a bit like Christmas Day. I'm like, yay, this is a Dragons one, look. Dragon's Domain, the ultimate. Oh, I thought it was Nigel Suckling. Impact. I've got one of their books as well. So there should be another Nigel Suckling book coming, which I haven't got that one yet then. So this is a Dragons book, all about dragons, look. And we love dragons around here. There's also another dragon book in my cupboard, which I've got to get to. So there's going to be 2 books all about dragons coming up very soon. And this last one here, this should actually be the very first issue of ImagineFX magazine. So I'm quite excited for this one as well. What I'm going to do is, I think it's in April, the 2015 ImagineFX magazine should all be completed. And I'm going to go right back to the start and look at all of the... I'm going to go look at the first year of ImagineFX. So this is the first ever issue. I honestly never thought I'd be able to get this one. I've got issues 2 all the way up to 150, and I was missing this one. So I managed to get it. I don't know if it's got the DVD with it. I would highly doubt it, but you never know. But I just wanted the magazine. Has it got the... Oh, I think it has as well. It's got the DVD, look. Oh, that's good. So it's even got the DVD with it. Oh, exciting. I'm even more excited now. But again, I got this very cheap. I got this for, I think it was £8. Oh, and it's got stuck to the thing here, look. Oh, what beautiful character that is. So this will all be coming up in... Well, this one here, I'll be looking at this in about 3 months' time. But these art books here, I'll be looking at over the next few weeks. Dragons. And, well, I'm really excited for this one. I think that's going to be quite a sort of interesting book to go into. But here's some of the other books I've picked off the shelf. This one here is, look at this. That's going to be amazing, and I wish you could feel it because it's got like a spongy cover to it. So I got that one in the second-hand shop for £1, and I haven't really looked at it. I just opened it and saw beautiful stuff. Same as this one, all about cats. Look, it's just a book full of painted cats, and I love cats. So that'll be coming up. We've got a book all about anatomy for the artist. Now this next one, this one here, I actually walked three hours. I did a 3-hour round trip to walk all the way over to Tall Point to pick this up, because this book actually sells for about 70 quid if you look on eBay and stuff. Henry Yang's figure drawing techniques and tips. It sells for loads of money, and this was on Gumtree for £8. It was £8 with this one. So I thought, well, I've got to get that. And look, apparently when I looked at the I looked on Amazon, it looks very beautiful. This next one, I am so excited for this one. I got this for £1 in the second-hand shop, and look, it's full of sketches of animals. So that's going to be brilliant. We've got this one here, is another one of these weird ones. It's basically all about Chinese landscapes. So again, I like to sort of look at all different types of art, because I think, well, what happens is you end up putting it all together in your own stuff, which is nice. I've got another book here about perspective, so I think I've got 3 or 4 perspective books now. But this one, look, it's got a 32-page workbook, and there's a page inside of here which you can actually pull out. So I thought, oh, I've got to get, that was £1 as well. This next one, Beryl Cook, this will be cool. So Beryl Cook is a local artist in Plymouth, and she creates these big sort of fat, chubby people. Very unique art style. And there's actually a wall mural just around the corner covered in Beryl Cook's artwork. So that'd be cool, I think. I'm quite excited for that. My mum likes Beryl Cook. This next one, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. So this one was £2 in the second-hand shop, and I remember Jonathan Rector on his YouTube talking about this. So again, I thought, well, I've got to get that one as well. But this one, it has got a bit of damage on it. I don't know if somebody like had a poo on it or something, but there was a very dirty mark on it which I had to clean up. Right on his face it was. Oh, this next one, how cool is this going to be? Bob Ross, our favourite, everybody's favourite. I'd like to pick him up and use his head as a paintbrush. Imagine that, it'd be cool. But I love his head. I think he's got a cool head, and I'm excited for this one, just to see what it's going to be like. And there's actually a documentary on Netflix about Bob Ross, which I'm going to be watching, but I think that documentary is actually going to be a bit negative about him, which I find very hard to believe, because I've always thought he was like one of the most kindest, gentle people in the world. So that's going to be, there's another one I've picked up here, An Illustrated Life. I haven't looked in this one yet, but this one is apparently full of sketchbooks of all different artists. So I can't wait for this one as well, because I love sketches. But I've also got loads of art, there's loads more art books. In fact, I'll take the camera off and I'll show you inside the cupboard. So these are all the art books I've been picking up over the last few weeks. No, the last few months. What else is here that's quite... This one's going to be cooler. Subtle Body. There's a book here all about the Simpsons. This one's going to be cool. It's a sketchbook all about nature and stuff. There's one here full of sketching. There's an Art Attack. I don't know if you remember the kids programme Art Attack in the 80s and 90s. Din, 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 din. I just thought that'd be funny. That was only 20p. I thought that'd be quite cool. What else is here? Look, the cartoon. Oh, this one looks good. It's all about cartoons. Painting the Nude. Drawing for Beginners. Painting with Pastels. Oh, this one's going to be brilliant as well. This one's going to be very strange. I'll take it over here onto the table. But this one here is actually a, what's his face? Rembrandt, isn't it? It's an art book by the artist Rembrandt. And I've personally I've never really looked at Rembrandt before. But when I opened it up in the second-hand shop, well, that looks nice. But look at some of these pieces of work here. It's like haunting. And I was so fascinated by it. I just bought it because I want to It's creating emotions. These are 1654. This was that painted in the 1600s? That's crazy. That is. And then I've also got this, which is it's a book full of all the Pokemons, which I thought would be quite cool for coming up with like ideas for characters. So there's a lot of art books coming up over the next few weeks and months and stuff, and I do hope you stick around for it. And like I said on the last video, I'm actually going to start doing reviews as well. So I normally do click look videos where I just open the art book up and sort of have a look through it for the first time. But I want to start doing more structured reviews where like I sort of actually talk about like the positives and negatives of each art book, which I think will be very exciting. So, but I hope you enjoyed this one, and I shall see you later for another one.